Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to the second game of our doubleheader to open Season 19 in League 1. We've got an exciting top 25 battle between the 5th ranked Navy Midshipmen and the 20th ranked Michigan Wolverines. It'll be taking place live from Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland. And we will go through the depth charts for both teams, seeing as it's the first game of the season for both. Taking a look at this year's 5th ranked Navy Midshipmen. They are led by returning starter quarterback Peter Moss, who starts the season as a Heisman candidate. He is a 99 overall. He made some appearances in last year's Heisman rankings. He is a superstar for the Midshipmen. Perry White moves from HB2 to HB1. He will be a 97. He's backed up by Joe Hall, a 95. At fullback, Tremaine Bauer is an 88 redshirt senior. The wide receiver core led by Drew Mays as an 89 junior. Dallas Terry as an 87 senior. And backed up by an overperforming freshman Lance Montgomery, along with Barber as the 4th wide receiver. At tight end, John Williams as an 82 sophomore and Patrick Foreman, a 78 freshman, round out the tight end core for the Midshipmen. The offensive line left to right, Joe Roberts at left tackle is an 82. Tony Wheeler, a junior 76 at left guard. Anthony Scott, an excellent 92 senior center. Kyle Cook, a 79 junior right guard. And Trevor Moore, a fantastic All-American candidate, senior 94 right tackle. On the defensive side of the ball, John McMahon, a 90 overall left end. Ray Flynn, a 91 right end. 91 Kelvin Hartman backing them up in the trenches at D tackle, along with sophomore 86 Aaron Owens. The linebacking core, left to right, Michael Williams, sophomore left outside linebacker. Ronnie Hampton, in his 4th year as a starter, the linchpin of the Navy defense, a 97 overall middle linebacker. Right outside linebacker Brandon Roach returns to start again as a senior right outside linebacker, 87. Orlando Henderson will be the impact player in the secondary. He is a 96 overall corner. He's backed up by sophomore 87 Josh Booker, junior 82 Chad Timmons, and the 4th corner is Eric Moss, an 81 sophomore. At free safety, Mike Watson replaces the longtime superstar free safety for Navy, but he's a 94 senior. At strong safety, Adam Smith at 90 and Fisher at 88 round out a very strong Navy secondary. The special teams units, Chris Wright, the sophomore 93 kicker with 99 power, and he will also perform the punting duties. He is the leg this year for the Midshipmen. In their first game of the season, their home opener, they will be taking on the Michigan Wolverines. They are led by senior Stan Charles. He is a 95 overall, an athletic quarterback with fairly adequate awareness. It'll be interesting to see how he plays. Marquet Freeman, the senior 97 halfback, backed up by Barry as a 90. Travis Barry, the backup halfback for the Wolverines. At fullback, Mike Merville, a 93 senior. And the wide receiver core, led by John Moore, the outstanding senior 96 overall, with Roland and Fine backing him up at wide receiver 2 and 3. Hayes will get a little bit of play as wide receiver 4. He is the third tight end. In front of him at the tight end position is Shelton Bass, who's a 94, and Dominic Moore, who's a 90. The offensive line, Nick Hutchinson at junior 92 left tackle. Jermaine Wilson, an 87 redshirt sophomore left guard. Trey Pitts, the 99 senior center. Brad Richardson, the sophomore 88 right guard. And Dallas Fitzpatrick, the 92 redshirt senior right tackle, round out a solid offensive line. Defensive end, the strength of the Wolverines. They are led by Clint Williams, an All-American 99 left end. And he is bookended by senior right end Jim Anderson. Two seniors, two 99s at defensive end for the Wolverines. Chris Walker, an 89 junior, backed up by Wood, also an 89 at D tackle. Skylar Hurd, an 89 left outside linebacker. Ryan Coe, a sophomore 88 middle linebacker. And Taylor Davis, a 90 junior, redshirt junior Taylor Davis at right outside linebacker. The secondary led by senior Phil Williams, a 92. Haynes, also a senior, 92. Smith, a senior, 91. And Phillips will be the fourth corner as an 81. At free safety, Ryan Gutierrez, a 92 redshirt junior. He is on the other side. We'll see Antonio Williams as a sophomore 88 at strong safety. Marcus Clifford, the true freshman kicker, with 68 awareness. It'll be interesting to see how he performs. And at punter, freshman Tommy Penn, with 64 awareness, will take over. There's our two true freshmen. They are excellent true freshmen, both with low awareness, which could make them play down at the leg position. But overall, an excellent Michigan roster, matching up against a 99 overall Navy team that has taken some hits on the offensive line, but replaces a couple of positions with good adequacy at halfback and on the defensive side of the ball. A couple of downgrades on the offensive line for the midshipmen. That will be the interesting watch today. It'll be at home in Annapolis, and the number 5 Navy midshipmen looking to get the season off to a positive start against a challenging 20th ranked Michigan Wolverines, who by roster estimations appear to be a contender for the Big Ten title this year. We're glad you could join us here for season 19 of League One, this long-running league, now moving from 10 to 11 users this season with the addition of Tulsa. Long-time top 25 residents, Navy, playing host to an excellent Big Ten football team. Moss, the leader of Navy. Anderson, the leader of Michigan. Ronnie Hampton on defense. And Williams, the bookend defensive end. Two outstanding defensive ends lead the way for the Wolverines. It's a bright, sunny, weatherless day here in Annapolis, Maryland, as these two teams look set to take the field. An even matchup, 99 in all categories for these two top 20 teams. It'll be a good test for both coaches and both rosters.
for the opening kickoff. So here we go. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Well, Kirk, today we get to take a look at one of the top quarterbacks in the country, and you and I have been looking forward to this. Moss's decision-making abilities make him very effective against any defense he's ever played, really.
Well, defenses have to put pressure on him and not let him get comfortable. If you allow him to scan the field, he'll simply pick you apart. If you can disrupt his rhythm, it'll give you a chance at least shutting him down.
With the pass, incomplete. Navy's got a guy that statistically is leading the conference right now, and he has got the attention of everybody in the country, including the coordinators. From their own 25-yard line.
Second and 10 from the 25 for the midshipmen following that deflected pass. They line up in a shotgun wide trips against 4-down linemen for the Wolverines. Back to pass is Moss looking out of the backfield. Hits Perry White. He picks up 2. Going to be 3rd and 8 now from about the 27-yard line for the midshipmen.
Allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
Peter Moss picks up his first completion of the day. It's good for 2 yards to Perry White, the halfback. 3rd down and 8 to go. 4-down linemen for Michigan, and Navy lines up with 5 wide. Peter Moss surveying the defense. Takes the snap, drops back, rolls out to his left, and is sacked as the cornerback adjusted his coverage and came up quickly and swiftly to cover the quarterback scramble. Going to be 4th and 13 following the cornerback sack. And Michigan is set to receive the football for their first drive of the football game. 3 and out on the first series for Navy. We'll see what Michigan has in store for us. They return the kick up to about the 40, maybe the 41. We'll see where they spot it. They do indeed mark it at the 41. That's where the Wolverines will take over. 1st and 10 on their opening possession of the football game.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
Navy coming out with 3-down linemen. It's a 3-3-5 offset. Weak formation for Michigan as Bass moves in motion out to the outside. It's a draw play to Freeman. Freeman picking up some blocks and getting good yardage up the middle of the field for a 21-yard gain for Marquet Freeman on his opening carry. Going to be a 1st and 10 for Michigan now in Navy territory. 38-yard line, the marker. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines.
From the 38-yard line, it's 1st down.
And Michigan comes out with the tight end to the left. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Navy responding with 4-down linemen. Another draw play to Freeman. He picks up 6 on 1st. Now going to be 2nd and 4. Just a couple of minutes into the football game. First possession for Navy went 3 and out. We are on the first possession for Michigan. It's 2nd and 4 from about the 32, 33-yard line. Man in motion right to left. Michigan in an I formation. Charles on another handoff to Freeman, and Marquet Freeman picks up 8. 3 straight runs by Freeman, picks up 35 yards, and now Michigan at the 25-yard line.
From the 25-yard line, 1st down.
25-yard line is the marker. We're inside the 6-minute mark, 2 minutes into the ball game. Still early going. Michigan on their opening drive. The give to Freeman up the gut. Breaks a tackle, falls forward, picks up 11. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. at the 13-yard line of the midshipmen.
The defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
We've got a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 13 as they break the huddles. Michigan coming out with an I formation. Navy responding with a 4-3. Berry off to the left side. He waltzes into the end zone. There's a flag on the play. Let's see who it's on. It is a clipping penalty. That's a big one that takes the points off the board. And it moves it from 1st and 10 to 1st and 21. Massive penalty, both in field position and points. Now 1st and 21. We'll see what Michigan thinks they might get away with here on 1st and 21 from the 25. Navy comes out in a 4-3. Michigan responding with a single back set. No, there's no back. They throw it to Marque Freeman. He is off. He's split out to the right side. Kind of an odd formation there. They run a little bit of a halfback screen where Freeman lined up already outside. And that picks him up about half the distance. Going to be 2nd and 9 from the 12 as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the 1st quarter.
It's 2nd and 9.
Navy coming out with a 3-3-5, and Michigan with a shotgun normal halfback weak. Tight end is on the left side, though, so it's slightly different. Another draw play to Marque Freeman. 4 draw plays in the first 6 plays, and this time the Navy defense is ready for it, and they hold him to very few yards. Now going to be 3rd and long. It's 3-3-5 defense for the Middies. Charles under center, drops back, looking, and into the end zone, finds John Moore for the touchdown. 7-0 Michigan on the first pass of the day. Forced into it by 3rd and 8. And Michigan completes it for the first points. We're about halfway through the first quarter. Both teams have had 1 possession. Michigan has 1 score. Navy set to receive the kickoff for their 2nd possession of the ball game. Still here in the early going, just about halfway through the first quarter.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Michigan's looking right now like they've got all 3 phases working for them so far, Kirk.
Yep, it's early, but they are in control of this game. The defense seems to have a...
The touchback means the ball will start at the 25. Navy with a 1st and 10 in front of their home crowd. 4 down linemen for Michigan. Navy coming out in the shotgun split big. Gets the pitch off, an excellent pitch. Hall tackled for no gain. Going to be 2nd and 10 as Phil Williams comes up to make the tackle.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Once again, a 4-3 from Michigan. We see an 11 personnel package from Navy. Shotgun set for Peter Moss. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, throws over the middle. Heavy traffic and knocked away for the incompletion. Now going to be 3rd and long, 10 yards to go from the 25. Just the second 3rd down attempt for Navy. 3rd and 10 here in the I tight. We see 4 down linemen for Michigan. Play action pass. Moss rolling to the right, looking, and he's going to be wrapped up for the sack. Going to be 4th and 15 as Ryan Coe able to come in from the defensive tackle position. Or no, it looks like he was a linebacker coming in off of an inside rush. So it looks like Michigan sent an extra linebacker through the heart of the defense. He was able to come through, and because he was a linebacker, he was able to get to the quarterback a little bit faster than a lineman might have been able to. And as a result, Navy forced to punt it away. It'll be Michigan's 2nd possession. from their own 30. A good punt by the Navy special teams.
They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6.
Michigan now coming out in the shotgun wide trips. 4-3 defense. Heavy rush by the midshipman forces the throwaway by Stan Charles. He gives up on the play. It goes out of bounds on the sideline. Now going to be 2nd and long for the Michigan Wolverines. 30-yard line, the marker. Michigan leads 7-0 here in the early going. We're still very much so in the first quarter. Both teams with 2 possessions so far. Michigan now on their 3rd, facing 2nd and 10. Up the gut to Freeman. Michigan is stuffed by the Navy defense. Marque Freeman limited to 1 yard, and now we see a 3rd and 9. Under center is Charles. Some motion going on before the snap. Dropping back to pass, looking and flinging it into double coverage. Mike Watson looks like he doesn't get credit for the deflection, but he did deflect the pass. And it's now going to be 4th and 9. That is a 3 and out for the midshipman defense, much needed at this point in time. Bennett underneath it, runs to the left, picks up 5. And Navy looks set to have their 3rd possession from their own 27. It's a 1-score ball game as there's 2:37 remaining in the first. Navy coming out in the shotgun wide trips. 4-down lineman for the Wolverines. Read option play, the give up the gut to White. He gets good yardage, picks up 7. Now going to be 2nd down and 3 for the midshipman. A good 7-yard run by Perry White. And that's going to set Navy up with some options here on 2nd and 3.
2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down.
Navy comes out in the eye tight. 3-down lineman for Michigan. Up the gut they go to White. He's tackled, but not before he gets the 1st down on a 5-yard carry. That's the first down of the game for Navy. And give them a fresh set of plays from their own 38. Michigan coming out with 4-down linemen. Navy with a shotgun split big. Some strategy going on here by Coach Ninja. He wants to take a look and see what their audibles are. He thinks he might see something on the defensive side of the ball. Indeed, they are audibling here in the shotgun split big on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper by Perry Moss, and Peter Moss is off and running off to the races. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown midshipman, a 62-yard run, an excellent audible at the line of scrimmage. A good usage of making sure that Navy could do what they wanted to do. Sometimes hitting pause pays off, and it pays off big time as Navy is an extra point away from tying the football game.
suddenly find themselves
As a result of the touchdown, Michigan has the football. It's tied at 7 with 1:33 left in the first. First down, Charles back to pass. Wide open is Bass. No one near him. It makes it easy for the rumbling tight end to pick up extra yards after the catch. He was as alone as the Maldives in a climate change conference. First and 10 at the Navy 39-yard line following the big gain by tight end number 2 for Michigan. 7-7 your score line. Here in the opening game of the season 19 Navy football season. I formation for Michigan. Charles under center, making some adjustments. Back to pass he goes and throws it out of bounds. Didn't like what he saw. Now going to be second and 10.
Right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
From
39-yard line, the marker. We're here facing second and 10. Michigan coming out in a shotgun formation, 11 personnel. Back to passes Charles. It's a draw play, and Freeman is swallowed up by the Navy defense. It's going to be a loss of 1. Going to be another third and long here for Michigan.
And the running back didn't have much of a chance at all.
Third
Third and 11 from the 40. Left hash is where the ball rests. Navy coming out in the pass defense. Charles back to pass. Looking, and going deep. Caught. John Moore able to get behind the defense for a huge touchdown for Michigan. It's a 40-yard pass. He was able to get behind the cornerback. I doubt that was Orlando Henderson. I think Henderson would have stayed with John Moore. I don't know for sure who was covering him. But Moore able to get behind the Navy corner and well past the safety. There was enough room on the field for the bomb to work. And on third and long, Michigan retakes the lead. Now with 45 seconds left in the first, Navy set to take over the football. Possession giving them the ball at the 25-yard line in the middle of the field, down by 1 score.
So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
Navy able to get a 62-yard run on their last possession. Now lining up in the shotgun split big once again. Moss is tackled for a 2-yard loss. Now going to be second and 12 as Justin Wood comes into the backfield quickly to make the play. 23-yard line, the marker. 4 down lineman for Michigan as Navy comes out in an eye tight. Mays comes in motion. Moss looking, finds Williams wide open. And Williams picks up 26 yards. John Williams composes himself to make the catch for a big gain. "12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll see if we get another play before the break.
From their own 49-yard line, first down.
That will be the quarter. Michigan leads 14-7. Navy has the football, trying to tie this ball game up as we rejoin you for the second quarter live from Annapolis, Maryland. Number 20 Michigan 14, number 5 Navy 7 here in the first half.
And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2.
4 down lineman for Michigan. Navy coming out on the shotgun split big. To give up the gut to White, tackled for a 5-yard gain. Going to be second and 5 now from very close to the logo. They'll call it the 46-yard line of Michigan. Navy just past the midfield stripe.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Shotgun wide trips to the midshipman. 4-down lineman once again for Michigan. Back to pass is Moss over the middle to Montgomery. Tackled just shy of the first down marker. 5-yard gain makes it 3rd and inches for the midshipman from the 42-yard line. Navy coming out of the eye tight. Up the gut, Bauer finds running room. 4-yard gain means a fresh set of downs for the midshipman. They now have the ball at the 38, facing 1st and 10. Montgomery has a bruised shoulder, will return soon. We'll keep tabs on when he might retake the field. 5 wide receivers for the midshipman. 4-down lineman for Michigan. Back to pass is Peter Moss, looking over the middle to Mason on the slant route. Mason picks up 14 yards. Another fresh set of downs for the midshipman. At the 24. Just a minute and change into the second quarter.
From the 24-yard line.
As we see Navy coming out here for 1st and 10 in a 11 personnel set. They give up the gut. White is tackled for no gain on the play. Going to be 2nd and 10 when we break the huddle again.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
You see 10 rushes, 6 passes for Navy thus far. Now on 2nd and 10. Navy appearing to have a passing play ready. We'll see what happens. Back to pass is Moss. He's sacked on the play. 7-yard sack. Justin Wood coming up with his first sack of the ball game from the D tackle position, able to break free of the Navy offensive line. Not going to be 3rd and a mile. 17 yards to go. Navy lining up with 5 wide receivers.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Moss dropping back in the shotgun. Looking, rolling to his left, and he's sacked. And that may put Navy out of field goal range. The sack takes him to the 42, 43, 42 and a half.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Right is set.
And Navy brings the punting unit onto the field. Good punt by the special teams. That's going to pin Michigan deep in their own territory. They're at the 8-yard line. That's where they'll take over with about 5 minutes left before the halftime break.
With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Michigan is up a score.
Michigan comes out with a single back set. Charles under center. Charles passing on 1st down. Bass making the catch. It's going to be 2nd and inches as Shelton Bass comes up with a 10-yard catch.
That'll make it 2nd and inches. It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the 1st down marker.
I weak the give up the gut to Freeman, and he finds positive yardage. Marquet Freeman picks up 8. And we are approaching the midway point of the second quarter. We have a 1-score ball game. Michigan ahead 14-7. They have the football at their own 25-yard line. They've gotten a couple of positive plays, but they're only at their 25 because the Navy special teams pinned them all the way back to their 8. Bass coming in motion left to right. Shotgun set. Charles back to pass. It's a screen play to Freeman. He breaks the tackle. breaks a second tackle, cuts upfield, and turns nothing into something. It's a 6-yard gain for Marque Freeman.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 from the 32. We are at almost exactly the midway point of the second quarter.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Freeman in the backfield. Charles in a shotgun set. Fine comes in motion right to left. Charles with the snap. Breaks a tackle. Gets the pitch off. And Watson picks up the first down. A lot going on that play, but the end result is a first down for Michigan out to their own 39-yard line. We got 3 minutes and change, 3:39 to be exact, remaining in the second quarter. Michigan holding a 1-score lead and has the football.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 39.
They come out now in an ace formation. Moore comes in motion, and Barry gets the handoff, makes a cutback. There's a flag on the play, likely a face mask. It is indeed a face mask against Navy. That's going to put the ball past the 50-yard line into Navy territory at the Navy 42-yard line. 3:25 to go here in the second quarter. Michigan ahead 14-7. They have 1st and 10 now on the Navy 42.
From the 42-yard line. First down.
Navy coming out in a 4-3. 11 personnel for Michigan. Tight end comes in motion right to left. Charles on the give to Freeman, and he picks up 5. Going to be 2nd and 5 with about 3 minutes to go before the half.
From the 37-yard line. 2nd down.
I formation. Charles back to pass quickly to Merville, and Mike Merville picks up 3. Not going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 2 for the midshipman defense. Ace formation up the gut to Freeman. Defense meets him, but Freeman shakes off the tackles. Picks up enough yards. It's an 8-yard gain down to the 26-yard line. Michigan retains not only possession, but gets a first down at the Navy 26. There's now 2:22 and counting on the clock.
Michigan is up by a touchdown.
Charles under center for the Wolverines. I formation weak, but turns into a strong as Merville goes in motion. Scramble by the Michigan quarterback. Breaks the tackle. Fumble into the end zone. Navy recovers the fumble. That is a touchback. That is potential points off the board for Michigan as the quarterback, Charles, fumbled the football into the end zone. 2:04 remaining in the half as Navy pounces on the live ball. That gives them possession at their own 20. 1st and 10, trailing by 7 with 2:04 before the half. 5 wide set for the midshipmen. Peter Moss takes the snap. Looking and throws over the middle to Barber. He picks up the first down. 14-yard gain. If this were the NFL, the clock would stop, but it's not the NFL. No huddle by Navy. Clock now moving. Moss looking over the middle of Montgomery. Montgomery picks up 5. Not going to be 2nd down and 5. 1:46 and counting on the clock. Navy lining up with 5 wide receivers. Moss over the middle to Montgomery, and they give him the first down. That'll momentarily stop the clock with 1:36. Navy has 3 timeouts. They have the ball out to their own 45-yard line. 1:36 remaining in the half. 5 wide set for the midshipmen. Back to pass is Moss. And a sack on the play. That's going to force Navy no other choice than to take the timeout. And now they face 2nd and 18. They spend their second timeout.
Navy will take a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Navy takes another timeout. Now 2nd and 18 from their own 37-yard line. 1:30 on the clock. Moss rolling out to the right. Looking. Intercepted. Davis, the linebacker, comes up with a pick. Turnover and then another turnover. Teams trading turnovers. And now Michigan has the ball at the Navy 43. They have 3 timeouts with 1:24 to go before the half.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Michigan.
Charles under center. They come out with 11 personnel. Back to pass and quickly throwing it out of bounds. Doesn't like the look at all. Takes very little time off the clock, but it does waste it down. Now we have 2nd and 10 from the midshipman 43-yard line. $1:21 to go before the half. Michigan has the football. 2nd and 10. Inside Navy territory. 3-3-5 defense from the midshipman. Man in motion left to right. Back to pass goes Charles. Looking, and finds Moore. Jim Moore with a 17-yard catch. It's his 3rd catch for 68 yards. Jim Moore coming up with a play for Michigan. Now the clock continues to move. 1:10 on the clock. Michigan at the Navy 25. Tight end comes in motion left to right. Charles making adjustments. Back to pass he goes. Looking. Now he's going to scramble. There's nothing there. Navy defense tackles him. Michigan forced to call their first timeout. Wolverines calling a timeout, facing 2nd and 13 for the Navy 28.
So it's 2nd down and 13 yards.
2nd and a long 13. 11 personnel for the Wolverines, 3-3-5 for Navy. Charles surveying, dumps it off to Freeman. Freeman close to the first down marker, doesn't get it. And because he falls short, Michigan calls their second timeout. 53 seconds, 16-yard line. Third down and inches. The give to Freeman, he's got the first down. And we expect a no huddle here from Michigan. Ace formation for the Wolverines. Back to passes, Charles looking over the middle to Moore. Moore tackled. Clock moving, 38 and counting, 2nd and 5. Both teams scrambling to the line of scrimmage. Charles quickly snaps it over the middle to Moore in heavy coverage, and Moore comes up with another catch. 5 catches for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns for Jim Moore. 22, 21, 3rd and inches. Charles looking, scrambling, nothing there, and it looks like Michigan is going to have to settle for the field goal. A huge stop for the Navy defense. By the skin of their teeth, it looks like that play, that 3rd and inches tackle on 2nd down, and then the subsequent tackle spin on 3rd down, those 2 plays go heavily in Navy's favor. And as a result, we will see a small chip shot field goal from Michigan rather than a touchdown. Kick is up. Michigan, interestingly, lets the clock run. A slight interesting adjustment there by the Wolverines, but the field goal is up and good. Michigan leads by 10, 17-7. We are at the halftime break. We will take 360 seconds. It's been an exciting first half. Navy set to kick off. Michigan will receive the ball to start the second half. It is a 10-point game here in Annapolis. We will rejoin you in 360 seconds. We are set to get the second half underway. It is a 17-7 Michigan scoreline, and the Wolverines will start with the football at their own 25 on a very important opening drive of the second half.
So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field.
Michigan coming out with an I weak. Merville comes in motion left to right. Play action pass, dump off to Merville. He breaks the tackle. He picks up the first down on first down. Going to be first down from the 35.
From their own 35.
3 feet, 3-3-5 split for Navy. I weak for Michigan. Tight end now coming in motion as opposed to the fullback earlier. It's another play action pass, and the quarterback scrambles, but Stan Charles is sacked by Michael Williams, picking up his second sack of the day. Now going to be a long 2nd and 14. Big play for the Navy defense.
Looking to dig themselves out of a little hole here after the sack. It's 2nd and 14.
2nd down, 14 to go. Navy coming out in the 3-3-5 across. Moore comes in motion for Michigan. Charles dumps it to Freeman on the sideline. Freeman picks up 5. Now going to be 3rd down and 9.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Charles stays under center. 11 personnel. Back to pass. Looking over the middle of the field and caught and then dropped. Huge stop by the Navy defense here in the early going of the 3rd quarter. It's going to force a Michigan punt. Navy will get the football back, trailing by 10 here in the 3rd frame.
Awaiting the punt. It's away, and it's a booming punt.
Good punt as Bennett is underneath it. Gets positive yardage, picks up 12. Good punt return. Going to set Navy up with the football at their own 27.
They also have that one takeaway.
This offense's best bet seems to be to keep the ball on the ground.
And that's always been a very positive thing. It'll keep the defense honest, and they won't be able to just play the pass.
Navy coming out in the shotgun split big. 4-down lineman for Michigan. Option play, and Moss cuts it up, picks up 6. Going to be 2nd and 4 following the triple option play out of the split big for Navy. 33-yard line, 2nd and 4 for the midshipmen.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
4-down lineman for Michigan. Eye tight for the midshipmen. They give up the gut to Perry White. He's got the first down and more. Picks up 10 yards on the ISO. First down for Navy. All the way out to their own 43.
From their own 43-yard line. First down.
Shotgun split big. Peter Moss gets a good pitch off and a positive gain on the play. 3-yard gain by Joe Hall. Going to make it 2nd and 7. The ball resting at the 47-yard line, approaching the midfield stripe.
Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Eye-tight formation for the midshipmen. Mays comes in motion. And sack on the play. Peter Moss goes down. Loss of 6. Going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 12 here for the Navy offense. .41 looks like a safety coming in on a blitz for Michigan.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 47.
3rd and 12 as Navy comes out in the 5 wide. Moss takes the snap, looking over the middle to Terry. Terry picks up, we'll call it 9. Going to be 4th and 4 here at the midfield stripe. Almost 3.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter. Michigan leads by 10. Navy got a stop on the opening drive of the 3rd, and then now is faced with a difficult decision. 4th and 4 at the 50-yard line. This is a huge play if they go for it. It looks like they're going to go for it.
This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure.
5 wide receivers set. Peter Moss in a shotgun formation. Back to pass he goes. Looking over the middle. Completes it to Montgomery. It is jarred loose. Navy gambles and comes up short on the gamble. Going to be great field position for Michigan, and the Navy defense under a massive amount of pressure to hold Michigan to 3 points or less. A very important possession coming up here in the context of this football game. 3-3-5 defense for Navy. I formation weak for Michigan. Charles under center. Bass comes in motion left to right. Play action pass. And sacked. Big play on defense. Stan Charles sacked by Adam Smith. That's Adam Smith's first sack of the day. Coming up from the strong safety position to make the sack and force 2nd and 16. Boy, did they need that if you're a Navy football fan. 44-yard line, the marker, 2nd and 16. Let's see what happens.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
Navy comes out in the 3-3-5. Michigan with 11 personnel. Charles under center. Back to pass he goes. Quick pass. Deflected. Tried to catch Orlando Henderson off guard, but Orlando Henderson, an excellent cornerback. And he says, you're not going to fool me. Now it's 3rd and 16. Eleven personnel for Michigan. Charles back to pass. Looking, waiting, throwing. Caught by Fine for 10. That is well short of the first down. And it looks like Michigan's going to bring the punting unit out onto the field, and Navy will receive the ball near the midfield stripe is where the line of scrimmage is. We'll see where the punt goes. It goes all the way inside the 5. It's going to be a touchback. It'll be at the 20-yard line, and Navy will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Down by 10. We have 3:03 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives.
Navy coming out in the shotgun split big. Option play. Gets the pitch off to Hall. An excellent pitch. Broken tackle. Gets the first down. 11 yards for Joe Hall on the play. First down for the midshipmen at their own 31-yard line.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Shotgun split big for Navy. 4-down lineman for Michigan. Trying to run the option to the right side. Defense comes in, makes the tackle for a loss of 1. Going to be 2nd and 11 when we rejoin you after the two teams meet in some committee meetings, otherwise known as huddles. 2nd and 11 from the 31-yard line. Midshipmen trail by 2 scores. 2:21 and counting on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Navy coming out in 11 personnel. Back to pass is Peter Moss. Looking, almost sacked, but not sacked. Gets the ball away. Now going to be 3rd and 11. .30 and a half. I think they're calling it the 30. 3rd and 11 for Navy. Shotgun wide trips. 4 down lineman for Michigan. Back to pass is Moss. Looking over the middle to Montgomery. Tackled quickly. Going to be 4th and 2 at the 39-yard line of the midshipmen. There's about 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. Navy going to come out here in 4th down again. They're going to roll the dice for the 2nd time today. Moss back to pass and throws complete to Mays. He's got the 1st down. Drew Mays picks up 8 yards. It's a key 4th down conversion for the Navy offense. They retain possession at their own 47-yard line. Shotgun split big. Option play. Moss gets the pitch off. Hall tackled for a 2-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 8. A minute and change remaining in the 3rd. Navy has possession, trailing by 10 points.
From the 50. 2nd down.
Shotgun normal, halfback weak for Navy, 4 down lineman for Michigan. Moss on the option play, gives it to White. On the read option, he picks up no gain. Going to be 3rd and long for Navy once again.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Navy coming out in the eye tight. 4-3 defense for Michigan. Back to pass is Moss. Looking, and wide open is Williams. He picks up the 1st down. John Williams composes himself to make the catch. That's his 2nd catch of the ball game, both of them for 1st downs, and now Navy has the football at the 37-yard line as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37.
Shotgun split big for the midshipmen. Moss picks up 3. 3 yards is a win. Going to be 2nd and 7 as we begin the 4th quarter. Navy coming out on an eye normal. Back to pass is Moss. Gets the play off to Williams. John Williams picks up a 7-yard gain, going to be 3rd down and inches. Navy going no huddle. The run up the gut, good for the 1st down. 1st down for the midshipmen. Harry White picking up the necessary yardage. Now 1st and 10 for the midshipmen at the Michigan 24-yard line. Navy coming out in a shotgun split big. Option play. Moss is corralled. Going to be a loss of 2. That means it's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 26. As we approach the 7-minute mark of the football game. Navy in an eye tight. 4 down lineman for Michigan. Moss on a play action. Dropping back. Sacked on the play. That's a big sack for 6 yards on 2nd and 12. Now going to be 3rd and 18 from the 32. Navy right now is in field goal range. They don't want to give that up. They would love a first down. They got sacked out of field goal range earlier in this football game. They'd love a first down, but they have the leg to make it from here and pull it within one score. Let's see what happens. Navy audibling in the shotgun split big. Moss on the keeper. Very little on the play. A loss of 2. Going to be 4th and 20. We will see the kicking unit come out for the midshipmen. They can pull this to within 7 points. It's going to be a 51-yard kick that is well within the range. It's just a matter of Navy executing. We'll see if they can. Kick is up and well and good, truly through the uprights. We have a 7-point football game as Navy kicks the field goal, pulling it within 17-10. There's 5:51 remaining in the football game. Michigan will receive the kickoff following the points on the board by the midshipmen. Through the back of the end zone, it goes easily. And Michigan will take over at the 25-yard line. Ahead 17-10, 5:51 to go in the fourth quarter.
You know this is a real crucial time.
Navy coming out in a 3-3-5. Michigan ace formation. Charles under center, making machinations. The give up the gut to Freeman. Freeman picks up 5 yards, going to be 2nd and 5. As Freeman approaches the 100-yard mark, he's up to 98. 30-yard line, the marker. Michigan ahead by 7 with the football, facing 2nd and 5 from their own 30.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 30.
Out of the huddle they come. 3-3-5 for Navy. Eye weak for Michigan. Fullback comes in motion. Play action pass. Dump off to Merville, the fullback. And the fullback spins and falls forward. Turns 6 into 13. The ball now out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for Michigan.
From their own 42-yard line. First down.
1st and 10. Eye weak. The give up the gut to Freeman. Freeman picks up some positive yardage. He picks up 5 to be exact. That's going to take him over the 100-yard mark to 103 yards rushing. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Still in Michigan territory, but approaching the midfield stripe. 47-yard line of the Wolverines as we are inside 5 minutes remaining in the football game.
From their own 47-yard line.
3-3-5 defense for the midshipmen. Ace formation for Michigan. The give up the gut to Freeman. Freeman falls forward, picks up 4. Now going to be a huge 3rd and 1 with about 4.5 minutes as we approach the midway point of the fourth quarter. Michigan holding a 1-score lead, facing 3rd and 1, 2 yards into Navy territory.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker.
Navy comes out on the 3-3-5 bear. Michigan with 2 backs in the backfield. The give to the outside to Barry. He's got the first down, breaks the tackle, picks up big yards. He is off to the races. It is a touchdown, Michigan. The perfect call for that particular defense. It looks like Michigan had the answer there, but they did it quickly. And as a result of doing it quickly, only 1:34 off the clock on that drive. Navy, while now trailing by 2 scores, has 3 timeouts and 4:17 to work with.
Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Williams gets underneath it, takes it to the 10, the 15, 20, 25, and tackle out of bounds after a 28-yard return. 4:14 on the clock. Navy trails by 2 scores. They have the football and 3 timeouts.
Game plan around his skills. And you know, when you have the fundamentals and the technique that he has where he's wrapping up, he always seems to be in perfect position. It's really no wonder that he has so
5 wide receivers for the midshipmen.
5 wide outs.
Moss back to pass. Quickly over the middle to Barber. Barber's got the first down and a few more. That'll momentarily stop the clock at 4:10. 38-yard line, the marker. 4:08 and counting.
It's first down.
Michigan coming out in the quarter defense, and Navy with 5 wide. Back to pass is Navy. Picks up a few yards to Mays. He's got the first down and one more. 11 yards for Navy. 3:56. Clock stops momentarily. No huddle attack here by the midshipmen. They'll stay with a 5 wide, and so will Michigan with the quarter. Quick pass to Mays. He's got about half the distance, 5 yards, 3:48 and counting. Navy stays with the no huddle.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Second down, 5 yards to go. Quick pass to Mays once again. Back-to-back quick plays to Mays. He's got the first down. 3:35 to go. That's Mays' 4th catch for 33. 37-yard line, the marker. Navy moving the football quickly down the field. 3:32 and counting on the clock. 5 wide receivers. Moss well and heated up, feeling confident. Back to pass he goes. Rolls to his left and intercepted by Phillips. Good coverage by Michigan on the play. Phillips comes up with his first interception of the day. And the Wolverines will take over possession at the 39-yard line with 3:19 on the clock. Navy has to have a 3 and out.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Already we see Michigan in clock chewing mode. Give up the gut. Navy stuffs it. 3:14 on the clock. Both teams know what's coming on the next 2 plays. It's simply a matter of how much time will be left if Navy can get the 3 and out. Run to the right side. Freeman breaks the tackle and a second. That's a first down. 2:33. And now Navy is in the position where they need a 3 and out. They need to use their timeouts, score quickly, and then get the onside. Merville in motion. The give to Freeman. The quick stop by Navy. There's their first timeout. They have to get a stop here and now. Get the ball back, score quickly, get the onside, and score quickly again. That is mathematically possible, and we have seen it happen.
There are 2 minutes to go in this football game.
4 down linemen for the midshipmen. Michigan in conservative mode. The give, up the gut, and Freeman's got the first down. That's a big play for the Michigan offense. At this point, Navy has to let them run the clock down and try to get a 3 and out. Hope they miss the field goal, and they just have less time to score twice. The give to Merville, the quick stop by Navy. The quick timeout, 1:26. 2nd and 10. We anticipate another quick play, probably a running play by Michigan. Navy will call a timeout. And then on 3rd down, if it's long, could Michigan be fooled into trying a pass? Excellent movement on the stick by Navy. They had the D tackle usered into the right position. Although Michael Williams gets credit for the tackle, it was a disruption by the user stick at D tackle for Navy. Now 3rd and 11. 2 timeouts. You would think that Michigan would run.
Just over a minute in the 4th quarter.
You'd love nothing more than an incompletion if you're Navy. They are passing. It's tackled in bounds. That's going to take 30 seconds off the clock, but they are out of field goal range. That's good news for Navy. What it means is Navy is going to have about 35 seconds They're going to need to score with at least 10 seconds on the clock. Get the onside and hit a bomb. Kick is well and off.
Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
We predicted about 35 seconds. It looks like it's going to be exactly 35 seconds. Navy needs to score with at least 10 seconds on the clock. 24-10, Michigan up by 2 scores. High tight formation. Moss on a play action pass. Makes the catch to Williams. Williams, positive yardage, 24 yards, and Navy's going to have to go no huddle. They do only take 6 seconds off the clock. Another play action pass, another quick pass, out of bounds, 24 seconds. Navy doing what they have to do. They need to score in the next 14 seconds, roughly. Play action, out of bounds, 20 seconds now.
So important to have success in running the football. It forces a defense to prepare for it, and then that creates chances on play action. They executed that one perfectly.
Incompletion, now with 17. Navy needs to take 2 shots at the end zone. Complete one of them. Get the onside and score on a bomb. It is not mathematically impossible.
Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. And he might want it all here and does.
Interception by Haynes will seal it. 13 seconds left when the game was decided. Navy fought well and hard. But when it comes down to it, Michigan will get out of here with a 24-10 victory in Annapolis. And Navy loses a very difficult non-conference matchup. If you're a midshipman fan, don't let this dissuade you from any optimism regarding their chances in the American Conference this year. Don't let this dissuade you. They're not going to take a big hit from losing to number 20. So don't let this dissuade you from any opportunity for Navy to make a BCS Bowl, to win the conference, or otherwise succeed to the great heights that they have succeeded under Coach Ninja. So today was a loss for Navy, 24-10 to a very good Michigan team. We will be watching closely to see how Michigan finishes in the Big Ten. We expect that Michigan will challenge Indiana well and good for that Big Ten East title. Today was not the midshipmen's day. That doesn't mean they can't have a great season. The final score, 24-10 Wolverines. And we'll take a look here in a second as to what we can anticipate for the upcoming League One games here on this stream. The midshipmen fought well and hard. They were facing an uphill battle. We knew that. And they just didn't win quite enough 50-50s. As we see there, number 25, Arizona, winning 41-0 against an FCS squad. Looks like the Wildcats may contend in the Pac-12. They made the Pac-12 championship last season. And with USC's loss to unranked USF, perhaps the Wildcats may challenge USC this year in the Pac-12 South. Looking at the big matchups for Week 3 for League One, we have a bunch of games that you can catch on different channels. We see a user-user matchup between number 1 Syracuse and currently unranked West Virginia. That was a game between two users. Brack 5 was able to hold myself within a 14-point win. Not the last time we faced each other, but the time before that. And it is at West Virginia. So that will be an interesting matchup. A lot left to find out about what goes on in that game. There will be no Navy game, so it will be a one-game broadcast on week 3. But you see there a lot of very interesting matchups for week 3. For those of you looking far ahead, week 4 in League 1 on this channel will have Marshall versus Navy at Annapolis. That'll be Navy's next football game, and that was a 10 or 14-point game the last time those two teams played. Marshall has beaten Navy once in the past. It'll be interesting to see how that game goes. It'll be the first indicator as far as where Navy stands in the American Conference. We also have no Syracuse game in week 4. No, in fact we do. We have Washington at Syracuse, back-to-back user matchups for your top-ranked Orange in week 3 and week 4. Washington at Syracuse. Washington, for those of you who may not be familiar, is 1-0 against Syracuse all time. Not those two teams, but those two users. Coach Sweetest Coin, 830, is 1-0 against myself, Coach Spectre, 37-24. And that will be another back-to-back interesting game. So we have week 3, this next coming week, we have a very interesting user matchup for Syracuse. Week 4, we have another interesting matchup for Syracuse. And we also have our first indication in terms of what we might be able to expect for Navy in the American Conference this season. A challenging game against a Marshall team that has beaten them once before. So, stay tuned for all of the exciting developments. We will have games for you in week 3, games for you in week 4. We are just getting underway. We're still in the early going here in season 19. We thank you for watching. We thank you for joining us. We hope that you and your family stay healthy, and we hope that you have a wonderful upcoming week. Kick its ass.